Planty Friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Adriana, and please grab a drink with me because it is finally getting nicer out. The plants are growing more, and that means new leaves. Let's show them off. In no particular order, we are going to start off with a syngonium, and it is one that has been featured many a time, but what can I say? It just keeps growing. It loves LECA. That is my Syngonium Cardi Road. Syngonium Yano Cardi Road, if I'm saying that correctly. So this is a new leaf, and already like another new leaf is coming out of there. Similarly, oh, this one down here. I don't know if I can show that off properly. There we go. There is already another new leaf coming out of this new leaf, and it just grows and grows and grows. I love this plant so much. This is one of the success stories with me and Syngonium. We don't always get along, but Cardi Road and I, we do. My next plant with new leaves that is so exciting is a succulent, and it is my Crassula Golem. I believe it is a golem. And well, first, look how cute. Look how cute this is. And it has a new home. It used to live under my grow lights upstairs in my office, but I have brought it down here. I'm not sure why. I don't know, I can't remember why. But it lives down here now on my smaller plant shelf. Let me see. Oh, they're right over here. Oh, can you see those little, right there? New little leaves right there, adorable. We just have a whole bunch coming in on this plant. It's kind of hard to see, but they're there, and this plant is, like I said, I love jades. One of my favorites. This is a jade, a Crassula, and it's weird. I love it. Next up is my Hoya stiltopicana, pushing out this new leaf right here. So exciting. It also has another one on top here. Oh, this leaf, you can tell this leaf is newer because it is a lot lighter than the rest, like compared to the one right below it. It's just so new. And another just stunning plant. This one I picked up in Seattle, and it has just continued to grow very nicely for me throughout all of the seasons. Like, my plants usually grow a little bit in the winter, but right now they're just, you know, they know the spring is coming and they're ready for it. Hoya stiltopicana. Did I see a Hoya? This is a Monstera stiltopicana. Why do I do that? I don't know. Next up is a philodendron, and this is going to be a philodendron silver sword. I have one propping in water and one living in soil, and both are pushing out new leaves, excitingly enough. So first up, I'm gonna show off the one in soil. You can see this leaf right here is new. Is this gonna be another leaf? Yeah, right there is gonna be another leaf. And another wonderful grower, it is throwing out some aerial roots. So my Monstera deliciosa just started pushing out some aerial roots. First time I ever experienced that. I think these are aerial, that's a hard word to say, aerial roots. I think these are aerial roots on my philodendron silver sword here. Pretty sure. But all the leaves like just keep getting bigger and bigger. So I'm curious to see how big this one will be. This one seems like really big. I'm not sure this one is gonna be quite as big, but only time will tell. So then yes, the one in water, gross looking water, is also pushing out new leaves. This one is interesting because like this one here seems to be in this new leaf, which is also pushing out. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see what happens. I kind of want to like pull it out. Yeah, like it looks like this first leaf here is like under this second leaf here and they're stuck. I'm not sure, but it's still exciting that it's gotten a couple new leaves. This one really hasn't grown so much for me since I've gotten it. I'm not actually sure when I even purchased this or obtained this plant, not sure, but exciting that it's pushing out a new leaf. New leaves, plural. Next here is a micro ZZ with this new shoot here. You can tell because it is so green compared to the older, more mature ones over here. There's also a new stalk right there. Very exciting. I have struggled with my ZZs lately because I just think now that I have so many plants that they either get too neglected or too taken care of, as in I overwater it. So I'm finally kind of like getting in a nice groove again with my ZZs, so that's very exciting for me, and this is a nice proof that what I'm doing is working. Next we have this chocolate aglaonema, and I was telling my husband before, it kind of is reminding me of a Demogorgon from Stranger Things right now, which is how it's like with what's going on, and it's very tall. I don't know what's growing like this. It is in leca, and I do struggle with aglaonemas. I do. Just can't seem to jive. I have this one, and then I think only my Silver Bay right here left, and those are the only remaining two that I have. But this one is throwing out, you can see those two flower stalks, one right here and one right next to it, but then it also at the same time is pushing out this, you can see that, this, yes, this leaf right here, right there. Ooh, very exciting. I'm not sure what I want to do with this. Should I just like keep it growing like that? I don't know. I haven't decided, but very exciting since, yes, I struggle with aglaonemas, so to see that it's actually growing and happy because it's pushing out flowers like I assume it's happy, it's nice. It's nice reassurance. We now have a Sansevieria up next. This is a Sansevieria fernwood. I would say Mikado, but I just watched a video of Amanda from Plantarina pronouncing this plant, and she pronounces it as Mikado. So I'm gonna go with that. I trust Amanda. So this is a Sansevieria fernwood Mikado, and it is, hold on, let me maybe take it out of here. You can just see those baby stalks right there, right here, and they're just growing all along in here. Just little baby stalks. So that's very exciting. Again, Sansevierias I have struggled with since my collection has gotten bigger. They require just a lot less water than my other plants, and when I water my other plants, I also tend to water these. And with it's similar to my ZZ. I either overwater them or underwater them because I can't find like a good balance. But again, starting to figure it out, starting to get back in the groove with my ZZs and Sansevierias, and it's just very exciting for me. And last up we have a Hoya. This is a Hoya Wayetii. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing these names correctly, but oh man, I'm gonna be careful because this is in leca, but it has some baby leaves right here. I do think this one has a pest. I did give it a bath before this video, but I think I'm pretty sure it has mealies. But there's some more baby leaves right there. Some baby ones back there. So yes, just nicely growing. I was trying to find like the origin of this plant, and I believe I got it in a trade. However, that picture of the plant that I got in a trade was just so tiny. I like can't believe that it grew to this. So I'm thinking at some time I also obtained another plug or cutting or whatever of a Wayetii and combine them, because this just looks too huge for that picture. I don't know though. I really cannot remember at this time. But I love how the outer leaves just have like a very dark margin on them. I think that's so cool. And it's a very nice grower, even though, yes, it, like 99% sure it has mealybugs. A lot of my plants have mealybugs right now, which sucks, but I'll deal with it. I've said that before. I'll deal with it. Hoya, Hoya, growing so nicely with new leaves. Thank you so much for sticking around and letting me show off some of my plants that have new leaves. They are, again, just loving this weather. Let me know which plants of yours are growing beautifully at this time. I would love to know. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Cheers.